Night 3 at the World Matchplay, the last of our first round matches. Could Keegan Brown bring a suitcase full of pink power, or would at Johnny Clay 9 be divine? Who do you fancy here? Hendo Splendo or Wizards and Warlocks? Fast and Furious for Ricky Evans or Sweet Caroline and some super chin sizzle? And in the finale, we had a Dutch destroyer up against the red hot Peter Wright. Purple hair, purple patch today on High Roller Radio. Yes, the vaunted cathedral setting of the Winter Gardens Blackpool, Monday Madness. The 8 remaining players yet to hit the Yaki will dust off their dart cases and get down to business. Exactly what Glenn Durant did last night. Duzza played well and had little issue with Adrian Lewis, winning 10-4 for a debutante delight. Afterwards, in his interview with At Live Darts, this quote, "I came to the PDC to play the best players in the world." Well, he's getting his wish this week. MVG is next. There is tonight's card. 4 tilts to whet our palate. You see Johnny Clayton up against Keegan Brown in our opener. Kudos to the Welshman. He helped Betfred raise some money for Parkinson's UK, hit a 180 on his third trip to the board. Well done, sir. Every dollar counts. We'll give the last word to Danny Grotbags, who is our high roller of the day. Why, you ask? Because he clocked off from work to catch the darts. Home time, baby. All right, play time for these two. Keegan Brown, Johnny Clayton, and this one was tight all the way through. We pick it up, tied 4-4. Look at the outshots, 3-ton pluses. Brown with 2 of them, a 148 and a 134. Spectacular. The Welshman held on double 10 for 5-4. Good for the fist pump, but just before the interval, the needle leveled on a double 10 of his own. We got emotion too. Tungsten tension. Even Steven at the commercials. 5 legs apiece. The Ferret scored first blood in the 12th leg. Clutch on the 70 checkout. 54 double 8. He liked it. A break for daylight. Full credit, though, to Brown. Pink power the very next leg. An immediate break back on double 16. Back on serve at 8-7. And then, wow, with Clayton threatening to break, he did this. The 127 on bullseye, his 3rd ton plus. All the Ferret could do was smile backstage. Then 17th leg, he did it again. His 4th ton plus outshot 109 this time. Good for a huge break of throw. He was throwing for the match. Johnny be good with a ton 40, then this 135, but no good on the double. Costly miss because the needle wins on points. 10-8 your final. How about this? The pure elation of winning at the match play. He averaged 95 with those 4 monster finishes. This is the hottest venue you can play darts in, he said. I'm just happy to get through. Big John Henderson making his way up onto the stage. The Highlander up against Simon Whitlock as we see one of his arrows entering the board. That's kind of a cool screenshot right there, ain't it? These fans ready to rock and roll, pulling for Hendo, whose guitar was nicely tuned. This only a 120. Third dart bounced out. Solid average, though. Hendo Splendo on the 106.5. This was a max in the 5th leg, but to no avail as Whitlock countered with the 90 checkout. Double 15, good, clutch. Big John was sitting on double 12. The Australian leading 3-2 at the interval. He pushed that advantage to 5-3. Credit the Highlander, though, responded with 2 solid checkouts, 85 here, then the 96 to get the fans on their feet, the place erupting as we hit the second interval. He then broke for 6-5, but Whitlock replied for 6-all. Fast forward, key moment, 18th leg at 9-8 Whitlock. Hendo squandering chances to hold. He had a couple, and Whitlock was there to seal the deal, cleaning up on 25, double 8 for the match. 10-8 your final, and a lot of respect between the two at the end of it. Darrell Gurney playing the Gardens. Sweet Caroline to a sold-out show in Blackpool. Fair to say Gurney won that walk-on contest, tweeted Joe Williams. Hard to beat Neil Diamond, though. Super Chin facing Ricky Evans. This double 16 made it 2-0. Evans responded with the next two, both on double 20. But Gurney eked out that first mini session with a fifth leg break, good for a sip of water and a lead of 3-2. He'd push it to 4-2, then 5-3. The Sombreros having fun. So was the Northern Irishman. This double 16 made it 3 on the spin and 7-3 as they left the stage. Gurney feeling it. At 8-5, Rapid Ricky made a stand, a break first, then this 85 checkout on Bullseye to hold. Needed that one. We got a big reaction. So important last start here from Gurney in the 16th leg. The first two close. The third one got in there. He then fired in this, his 8th 180. He held the pose. He followed with another max, his 9th, en route to hugs and kisses for not only his family, but the crowd as well. Good match, he averaged 96. I thought I played okay, he said. I thought I was the better player. It's the first time he's been here, so I can't criticize him. All right, this guy was on next. Seemed to hobble down the runway. One word, tweeted Merrill Von Selm. Vincent Vandervoort from Merrill's hometown. She was sending her love. The red-hot Peter Wright, his opposition today, the winner of 3 straight tournaments, and despite falling behind 2-0, he responded in the third leg with this, the 1-6-4 to break and get on the board. Big shot, too, because it spurred him on. He took the next 2 legs as well to exit the stage with a 3-2 lead. Vandervoort was giving him a go, though. High quality evidence here from Carl Fletcher. Great match so far, he said. Between them, they've had 40 possible visits to the board where they could have scored a ton plus. They've done so on 30 occasions. 75% dynamite. How about these averages? Incredible. Snakebite on top. 8th leg missed chance for the Dutchman. Pinned the treble on 100. But missed 2 darts at double and Wright capitalized. He then continued to pound the red bit. Just ain't missing these days, and his fans are loving it. Purple hair, purple patch, folks. Big Vincent fighting. He tried to keep it close with darts like these, but not today for powder blue. This double 20 made it 8-5. Wright would not lose another. 10-5 your final, and that completes round 1. We kick off the round of 16 tomorrow with these contests: Smith Hop, Wade Sulovich, Anderson King, and then the marquee matchup, Glenn Durrant taking on Michael Van Gerwen. Night 3 at the Matchplay today on High Roller Radio.